Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Andy Cohen gives major update on RHONY Season 16. Andy Cohen set the record straight on the status of The Real Housewives of New York City, and it's good news for fans. Amid rampant rumors that the longtime show was going off the air, the Bravo host reiterated the network's latest statement on the situation and told fans the normal process was playing out. RHONY has been on pause for several months, and the cast status has been in question following a difficult season 15 finale. The 15th season of the show starred Erin Litchie, Nuba Hassan, Bryn Whitfield, Jessel Tonk, Sadie Silva, Jenna Lyons, Raquel Chevremont, and Rebecca Minkoff. On May 13, Cohen addressed the RHONY rumors on his SiriusXM podcast, Andy Cohen Live. "I guess I need to say it even though Bravo said it," Cohen told his listeners. "I don't know how else to say it. We are in between seasons on The Housewives. But what's so interesting is last week when I was here, the Bravo execs met with 10 potential new Real Housewives of New York. This is called the casting process between seasons," Cohen explained. "And it's heavily underway, and that's why nothing has been announced." In January, producers issued a casting call for RHONY, prompting speculation that the show could be recast for season 16. On his radio show, Cohen noted that the rumors about the cancellation of the show are surprising to him, and that the false story just keeps going on and on and on. Fans became concerned when Bravo announced an update on several Real Housewives shows last week, confirming that the franchises set in Beverly Hills, Orange County, Potomac, and Salt Lake City would all be back for another season. The Real Housewives of New York City and The Real Housewives of New Jersey were not on the list of returning shows. Soon after, a source for Page 6 claimed The Real Housewives of New York City was going off the air. On May 9, a Bravo spokesperson issued a statement to People magazine to clarify that the show was not axed. "Nothing is official. The show hasn't been canceled," a rep for the network said in a statement. Cohen also confirmed that RHONY would be back. In response to an article that bid goodbye to New York, the Bravo host wrote in an Instagram comment that the show is not canceled. In the ever-dramatic, always fabulous world of reality television, few names spark as much attention and speculation as Andy Cohen. The Bravo maestro, television host, producer, and Ultimate Housewives wrangler, has once again stirred the pot. This time with a sizzling update on The Real Housewives of New York City, RHONY, a franchise that has seen countless martini-fueled dinners, glittering Hamptons getaways, and more iconic one-liners than we can count. Andy's latest announcement isn't just another tidbit. It's a bold signal that RHONY is officially entering a brand new era, and Bravo fans better buckle up. The RHONY Renaissance. During a live taping of Watch What Happens Live, Cohen teased the audience with what initially seemed like his usual cheeky banter. But within moments it became clear this wasn't just an offhand remark. It was a major development. "We're entering a new chapter," Andy declared, his signature grin betraying just how excited he really was. "The energy, the vibe, the drama, it's all getting a facelift. Pun intended." And that's exactly what's happening. The rebooted RHONY, which premiered with a brand new cast last season after the franchise hit a creative crossroads, is not only coming back, it's getting deeper, bolder, and, as Andy put it, more New York than ever. After the season 13 debacle, plagued by low ratings, fan dissatisfaction, and behind-the-scenes tensions, Bravo decided to take an unprecedented step. The original RHONY cast was put on pause. In its place came two divergent but complementary paths: the fresh, Gen Z and millennial-oriented RHONY reboot, and the nostalgia-packed RHONY Legacy, which brought back icons like Luann de Lesseps and Sonja Morgan for a separate spin-off project. Initially, the decision polarized fans. Some missed the OG's chaotic brunches and upper-crust theatrics. Others welcomed the fresh blood, which brought a new perspective to a city in constant evolution. But Andy, ever the ringmaster, was playing a long game. People thought we were throwing the baby out with the bathwater, Cohen explained. But what we were really doing was doubling down, giving everyone what they wanted, but in new forms. What's next, season 15 and beyond? Here's where it gets juicy. Cohen confirmed that the new RHONY reboot will return for a highly anticipated season 15, with a few twists. According to Andy, the next season will expand beyond the standard drama tropes. This isn't just about brunch fights and vacation meltdowns, although don't worry, you'll get plenty of that, he quipped. We're also focusing on the city itself. The New York of 2025 is a wild, beautiful, complicated place, and our cast reflects that. Producers are reportedly adding 2 new cast members, including, for the first time, a well-known social activist and a second-generation fashion entrepreneur. Andy hinted that the mix of high society, startup hustle, and downtown grit will create a dynamic we've never seen before on Housewives. And yes, the returning ladies, including fan-favorite Brynn Whitfield and the endlessly meme-able Jessel Tonk, are all confirmed. Their chemistry, Andy noted, is magic in a bottle. A touch of legacy. In a surprise twist, Cohen also revealed that the boundaries between the reboot and legacy may not be so rigid in the near future. We're looking at some crossover moments, he teased. Never say never to a surprise dinner guest. That's right. A surprise visit from Countess Luan, or a midtown cocktail with Dorinda Medley may be just around the corner. It's the Bravo multiverse, after all, and Andy Cohen is its Kevin Feige. The fans react. As expected, the Bravoverse exploded. Social media lit up with speculation, excitement, and memes galore. Twitter, or X as it's now known, trended with hashtags like #RHONY Reborn and #AndyDelivers. On Reddit's /Bravorial Housewives, fans dissected every word of Andy's announcement, wondering who the new cast members could be and if a certain Apple-wielding alum might make a guest appearance. Podcasts like Bitch Sesh and Everything Iconic dropped emergency episodes, breathlessly analyzing every detail. It's giving RHONY Season 5 energy, one commentator noted, referring to the infamous cast shakeup that introduced Carol Radziwill and Heather Thompson years ago. Except this time, the stakes feel even higher. Why RHONY still matters. 15 years in, why does RHONY still capture our imagination? Andy answered that question himself in his update. New York is a character. It's always changing, and so should the women who represent it. What makes RHONY iconic isn't just the drama, it's the city, the hustle, the unapologetic ambition. That never goes out of style. In a television landscape flooded with copycats, RHONY has remained a cultural barometer. From Ramona's wide-eyed surprise parties to Ebony K. Williams' powerful conversations about race and privilege, the show has never shied away from the real, even when it gets messy. Andy's update signals that the show is now embracing not just relevance but reinvention. In Andy we trust. Love him or roll your eyes at his signature smirk, Andy Cohen knows how to keep Bravo fans hooked. With this major update, he's made it clear that RHONY is not retreating into its past. It's marching boldly into its future, stilettos first. So grab your Pinot Grigio, polish your apples, and prepare for a RHONY that's as unpredictable, outrageous, and deliciously New York as ever. If Andy Cohen's track record is any indication, this next chapter is going to be one for the history books, or at least the Housewives Hall of Fame. Because if there's one thing we've learned in over a decade of RHONY madness, it's this: never count a real housewife out, especially when Andy Cohen's holding the script.